Hey everybody, welcome to today's broadcast of the Time Is Now podcast. I am your faithful host, Kent Clothier here, and I'm looking forward to sharing some cool stuff with you guys. I want to talk to you today about a question that I got on one of our customer comments, or I should say one of our member comments here. And the question was, how do you go about building your tribe? And the context was, Kent, you seem to be everywhere I am. What are some of the things you're doing that kind of make all that happen? So let's talk about that topic today, because there's a lot of people that really want to know how to create this following, right? How do you create it? How do you get people that are highly engaged? How do you get people that want to do business with you, that'll sit around for years? I mean, to this very day, I have people that come at me and they say, I've been following you for years and I'm just now doing business. I mean, that is a massive, massive benefit when you are able to engage an audience over a life cycle of years to the point that they finally transact with you in any way, shape, or form, whether that's buyers, sellers, education, whatever it is. So regardless of what business you're in, let's just kind of talk through what that looks like. Well, the first benefit to that is what you want to happen is that you want to be able to earn somebody's trust. You want to be somebody to transact with you and get to know you and look at you as their trust agent to the point that they're ready to actually give you money. That's the point of building the tribe. That's the point of doing all this, of going through all this effort. The challenge with that is that most of us are trained to be direct response marketers. I put $1 into the machine, I run a Facebook ad, I run a Google ad, I run whatever it is. I send direct mail and I expect to get $1 in return almost immediately. And if I don't, then the whole thing sucks. And that's not this. It takes a lot of discipline to just sit there and do the work for the sake of the work. So the very first thing when it comes to building a tribe is you have to be doing what you love. You have to be doing it with your passion. I totally believe that. The second thing you have to do is you have to be giving value for the sake of giving value. What does that mean? If you go on our YouTube page, or you're listening to this podcast, or you go to kentclothier.com or realestateworldwide.com, or basically any of our properties, you can clearly see that we are trying to share as much information as we possibly can. I think that's really, really important. If you don't bring value, if you're just in it for the quick buck, then to build a tribe around that is very, very challenging. I don't know if anybody's ever been able to do it. So all of those things being equal, let's assume that you I'm bringing value, Kent. I'm really passionate about what I do, and I'm willing to just go as long as it takes, years. You know, another really good example of somebody that did this perfectly, is my good friend Drew Canoli over at Fit Life. This guy put out 2 or 3 videos a week for years on YouTube. The first few videos, nobody was watching. For the first few years, nobody cared. And then all of a sudden, year 3, 4, 5, all of a sudden his videos are 10,000 views. Every time he puts one out now, there's like 50,000 views, right? He's got this massive million-person fan page out there in multiple areas on juicing and fitness and all this kind of, and now he's become this personality. The dream, the perception has now become reality. So I would encourage you to remember that when you're putting out the value. If 8 people watch your first video, that's 8 more than that. You've given 8 people the opportunity to learn about you. That's the way you have to put that. Now you got that going and you're just putting the content out there, you're giving back to the community. Now, what are the tools that you can be using? You know, what are the tactical things that you can be doing to kind of, again, perpetuate this idea that you're everywhere all at once? Well, number one, we target